Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a sweat proof makeup tutorial. Summer is coming, the heat is coming, things are going to get unbearably hot. You're going to be sweating in places that nobody should be sweating, but that doesn't mean that your makeup can't stay intact. So if you want to see how to get this look right here and how to prevent looking like a mess, keep on watching. So first things first is that you need to have a hydrated base, like a base that everything can just lay flatly on. And I've said this like in every single video, but I have really dry skin. So what's really important for me to make sure that my makeup is going to last all day and stay in place is that my face is nice and hydrated before me putting on all my makeup. If not, it's just going to look all dry and patchy, and like you'll have all the texture emphasized, and that's not a very cute look for me, at least. So first I go in with my Lancome Genifique Serum, Advanced Genifique, and this is just a nice, it says a youth activating concentrate, and I just put a couple drops of this on my face. It's just a nice hydrating kind of serum. I really enjoy this one. And then I for my nighttime routine I use the Sunday Riley Luna oil. So both day and night, these are basically the same routines I take. And just rub it down to my neck. And then just kind of tap it in. Next up, I take my Sunday Riley Good Genes lactic acid treatment. I know I talked about this in my What I Pack for Travel video, but I cannot recommend this enough. It is so good. And it's really helped make a difference in my skin. So I just take one pump and place it all over my face. It really does help for my face to stay hydrated all day. And again, just tapping this into my skin. My skin is extra dry today too, so it's perfect. After that, I use the Lancome Genifique Yeux, which is the eye cream. And I just go ahead and place that under my eye. So after I've done those, the most important step is a moisturizer. And this is the moisturizer I always use. I know I've talked about it before, the Neutrogena Hydroboost. It is my favorite moisturizer out there. It just feels so nice and hydrating, watery, like it doesn't feel like grease. It's got hyaluronic acid, which is great. It's just a great water gel. And I like to place a generous amount because, again, I am very dry. Like I said, this feels so lightweight, but so refreshing on the skin, so hydrating. Like I feel reborn. And again, this little pendeja of tapping it into the skin. But it works. It's good. Activate those cells. Science. Now that we've gotten our actual base done, moisturized it, nice, hydrated, feeling like a newborn baby, it is time to move on to the actual makeup. So I'm first taking this Milk Makeup Cooling Water Stick. I'm just placing that underneath my eyes. I just really enjoy the feeling of this. I don't know if it actually works, but I just like the feeling. So it feels like water. And it's in a solid form, and that's just mind-boggling to me. So maybe it is just a marketing gimmick. that I fell for, but I like the feeling. I just feel like it makes me look a little bit more awake. So, I like it. I have noticed though that when I put it here in like my smile lines, it kind of emphasizes them a little bit more. So now I'm not doing that. Now I'm just placing them under my eyes. If you're trying to make your makeup last all day in the heat, you're sweating and everything, you need a good primer. It's what's going to make sure that your makeup is basically stuck to your face in a sense, and so you don't want it to move anywhere. I have two primers that I really recommend. Either one is a great choice, and it's either the J.One Jelly Pack, which is what I'm going to be using today, and the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, which is basically this. They feel the exact same. Only thing is that this one, you can rub it in and you'll still get that tackiness feeling like maybe 30 seconds after. This one you have to tap into your skin. So this was the one I'm going to use today, but this Hydro one you can definitely use. The mini is $15, I believe, and the full size one is $30, and I just ordered the full size one, which is coming soon. I tested this one out. I really like it. It reminds me of this one, which is a tried and true favorite of mine. So this one is the type of primer that you need to tap in and to kind of like activate it. It won't work if you just rub it in. So tap it onto the skin and you can already feel the tackiness of it. And it says that it doesn't claim to be like a gripping primer. It just says that it's like a pore tightening. It's a dramatic firming skin with improved elasticity and pore smoothing. So it doesn't say anything about gripping, but that's what I use it for. And I place it on the areas that I most lose makeup in when I sweat. So like right above the lip, I sweat a lot. Here in like my T-zone area. Now the J.One Jelly Pack is, I believe, $42 at Sephora. And then the Milk Primer is $30 for the full size, $15 for the mini. So if you want to save some money, get the Milk one, and it works just the same. But I'm faithful to the J.One Jelly Pack. It's very good. So next up we have foundation, and the foundation I'm going to use is the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation. This one has SPF, which is great, and it's a ultralight skin perfecting sunscreen makeup, so it's not going to provide full coverage. And honestly, if you're going to be wearing sweat proof makeup, it's not that you can sweat profusely and it'll still look good. It is just trying to make it so that if you are sweating profusely, it doesn't look as bad in a sense. So it's trying to make sure that everything is still intact. I recommend a lighter coverage foundation that you can build up on, rather than one that looks cakey and then you're gonna have to put powder over it, and putting liquid over powder is not cute. And you're going to place the bulk of the foundation on the outer perimeters of your face, and then slowly work your way in to the face. I have foundation in my hair. Great. Cute. The least amount of coverage is going to be in the center of your face. As you can see with this foundation, it's giving me a good amount. And it's a light coverage one. Now, you can do this with a beauty blender too, but I just personally prefer a brush, which I think it looks better on me. But same concept, just bulk of the foundation like on the outer perimeters and then working your way in. Okay, so that's it for foundation. I think that's a good look. And like I still feel the tackiness of the primer too. I think it's looking really nice so far. I don't look too cakey. My texture's not completely emphasized. Like I'm always gonna have dry patches like on my chin and like right here in between my brows. That's where I'm the driest. So those areas are always gonna have a little bit of a dry patch there. But right now it's looking really good. It's not looking too emphasized. And I think this foundation gave me a good amount of coverage. So overall, I'm happy. So next up I'm taking concealer, and I'm taking the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and I'm going to put that under my eyes and in the places I need concealing because I look like a zombie right now. I'm already running out of this concealer, and I just bought it. It's because I use it every day. It's really good. So again, I'm just going to do the usual, but with this, I'm not going to conceal too much of my nose. I'm not going to do the whole, just a little bit of the highlight there. Not going to touch here, and I'm not going to touch here, since those are the places that I already have my dry patches on. And so when I know that if I put this and on top of that I'm going to put my powder, it's gonna look a mess when I do start sweating. So concealer is just going to be in these areas for today, and just a little bit here and here. And because I see a little bit of redness there, I'm going to place the slightest bit of concealer. I'm going to take this Morphe E8 brush to blend it out. Okay, now that we have concealed the under eyes and I look a little bit more alive, we're going to quickly set it because my under eyes crease a lot and they crease really quickly. So I need to make sure to always set them, because if you set your under eye concealer when it's already creased, powder's not going to fix it, and actually emphasizes it a little bit more. So before you place your powder, always make sure that you are checking up on the creasing, and if it's creased, blend it out. So hot tip. So I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me powder, loose finishing powder. I am in the shade Fair Light, and it's just a loose powder. I'm going to go ahead with my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, which is this nice dense like kind of flat top brush, and I'm just gonna go take it, dust it off, and place it under my eye. I'm just gonna pack it in, and I'm gonna start basically putting it all over where I put concealer, anything liquid. This is what's gonna really lock it in. Alright, so now that my face is powdered and set, I don't feel any more of the tackiness peeking through, which is great. Nice and set. And I don't look cakey or anything, which is good. And again, this is a nice coverage of foundation and concealer, so I can still have a full beat. I'm going to take my Too Faced Cocoa Contour in light to medium, and I'm going to take the medium cocoa and the dark cocoa together, tap it off, just create some depth here. I'm not putting cream on top of powder because that is just a disaster for blending. And when you're trying to make it sweat proof in terms of not wanting anything to move around, you definitely want to kind of stay away from the cream products. So I won't be using cream blush, and I won't be using a cream contour. Everything will be powder. To create the illusion that I do actually get sun is my bronze booster by Physicians Formula, and I do the shades medium to dark, which is sad that this is a medium to dark shade. This is not medium to dark. I should not be using an item listed medium to dark. But anyway, I'm gonna bronze up the face. And I'm taking the Morphe M530 brush to bronze. I'm gonna go ahead and take this and put it on my eyes too, because when I'm trying not to sweat off my makeup, I don't tend to do a heavy eye makeup look. So just a little bit of bronzer and pop on some falsies and you're good to go. This is perfect. That's all I'm gonna do with my eyes. Sometimes you just need a little bit of bronzer and then transforms you, man. To keep up with the sun-kissed look, I'm going to take Luminoso by Milani baked powder blush, not a brush, a blush. And this is such a beautiful corally orange color, and it's perfect for summer. And of course along here, because I love that little kind of sunburnt, got some color look. Looks very natural. For highlight, I'm going to change it up a little bit today, and I'm going to take the Anastasia Glow Kit in the Sweets collection, and I'm going to do a combination, literally all four. I'm just going to dip into all of them and create something. That's the thing I love about highlighter too, it's just, it gives you that nice like healthy glow, because you know you placed powder so you mattified your skin, so this one just adds a nice healthy glow to it. For mascara, I'm taking the Essence I Love Extreme Waterproof Mascara, because if you're going to be sweating, you need a waterproof mascara. So the only thing left to do is to put on a lip, and I'm going to take the Colourpop Kathleen Light Zodiac Collection, What's Your Sign, and then put the MAC Dazzle Glass in Goldie Rocks over top. So the final and most important step in this process is to set your face with setting spray. If you're oily, I do recommend the Urban Decay De-Slick. This is a really old packaging, but the Urban Decay De-Slick or the Urban Decay All Nighter is great. I like to do a combo of the two. You don't have to do that. I'm just really extra. And let's set this face. So that completes this look, guys. This is my go-to sweat-proof makeup look. It feels nice and set on my face, and let me zoom you guys in. As you can see, it looks like skin. It doesn't look too cakey. It doesn't look like exaggerated. Nothing like that. Obviously, you can pop on some falsies. I do that all the time. But for this one, I decided to go a little low-key and just emphasize the natural lashes, which you can definitely do. I love the glow that this gave me, and it also helped that my skin was super moisturized as well to give that kind of extra luminosity. If not, I would be looking like a dry, powdery mess. So let me know if you guys like this video. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Close this lip gloss, the Incredible Hulk. Okay, let me do my eyebrows first. God, you guys deserve better than that.